Scout attack so we get another attack this turn. Your move, dude. 16 damage coming in hot. What? What? Excuse me? Scout Zed leads to some pretty funny moments. I'll just make Scout Zed. This is the best time to play them because right now there's probably like the highest density of just non-interactive piles on ladder, which, you know, gives Scout Zed a chance of being good. Unfortunately, I think field promotion is just like too inherently non-competitive. Like pre-committing mana is just too big of a weakness in Runeterra. And of course, it's going to have consistency problems on its own as well. So it's basically field promotion Zed is kind of an extension of like all-in Cataclysm Zed. This one we're not reliant on field promotion as draw. We're still probably reliant on Zed, but we have some, you know, elusive ass pull win conditions, I guess. You can run Lucian Senna as alternate targets. I was trying to run... Ooh, where was Solitary Monk? I was trying to run an alternate target of like some sort of elusive win condition, which, I mean, can work if the opponent doesn't have indirection anyway, right? Those are your winning matchups. I mean, Concussive Palm is pretty good right now, especially for a deck that doesn't mind stalling things out. And I really actually don't mind running maybe even 2 denies right now. Cinco. This deck in particular won't have enough units for Cinco to be more reliable than something like Deny, unfortunately. You can run a couple Wills here just because Will is a pretty good card. I think, honestly, in this deck, in this meta, I think I'd rather just run Palm for the time being. I don't even think I need a Will. Because, like, this one should be fast enough to kill the slower decks anyway. Alright, what am I missing here? Oh yeah, the buffed Lorent Bladekeeper and Standalone. Lorent Bladekeeper's not bad. It might be a little bit more reliable than Standalone in some ways here, but you really do want to go for stat lines. I think it could be something like a 2 of, just because you do need some permanent buffs. It's kind of about all the protection shells. Oh yeah, I think I might literally need like 3 Radiant Strike. I'm not even joking. Might be a 2 of, but alright, this looks good. This is great. Alright, and like I said, this deck it's gonna get smashed by a lot of competitive decks. It can do some funny stuff when it draws well, especially against like weaker decks. It can just like out-interact them sometimes. Alright. Lucian. Yeah, Lucian's not a bad secondary target. I think the elusive condition actually ends up being more reliable though. Is that all in? Oh yeah, no, this is literally just completely all in. Gunsmith control is dope. Yeah, I'm glad you're enjoying it, man. Don't forget the skin. Oh, I guess I did forget the skin. Guys, I'm never gonna remember to equip cosmetics. Oh, we've got Zed field promotion too, and we're against Echo Hymer, a terrible matchup for Zed field promotion. All right, we've got a problem. We'd actually rather be attacking evens in this matchup, which is kind of funny. All right, we'll try this. I'll switch to the skin after, guys. Don't worry. I'm triple open passing, by the way. This is the nut draw. This is what we're looking for. We can now beat Hands of Mystic Shot. There's no way this guy doesn't just preemptively spend his mana like a clown. Okay, no longer is my triple pass looking good. He's only got 4 mana. What could he possibly have that kills this Zed? 2, 3, 2, Chain Vest. Chain Vest kind of nullifies a lot of his counter options. I don't have a second Zed. Second Zed would be really nice here. If I play the first Zed and if it gets dealt with, I don't have a... I think I'll just pass here. This pass looks great. We're losing to like a hilarious amount of hands. We're losing to almost every hand possible by going field promotion Zed there. It's really funny. Alright. Exactly how much he wants to do. And this is the problem with field promotion. Just pre-committing mana in Runeterra is kind of a big no-no in general. You may have this 2 damage. So, I mean, if I deep med, then he can commit his mana as well, which I sort of want to lock him out of. How much mana am I locking him out of? Not much. Standalone. Yeah, this is like a really, really awkward matchup. Like, basically, I just have to hope I have enough tools to force out things. That's a little alright. Should go for the 1 ignition. If I go for field promotion Monk, we might be able to run him out. Field promotion Monk. Oh, that could be a reason to run a Green Duo, actually, by the way. That's just because it's cheaper and can curve with some stuff. Field promotion Monk can't hit standalone this turn, or 1 off. You can Chain Vest and at least absorb a lot more. Lethal Pog. I mean, we have lethal in our hand. It is technically true. We just can't actually play any of our cards. Boom Baboon. He gets a little bit less of a re-response here. I could maybe force something out. I mean, the Zed doesn't actually need the field promotion. We want to fork with the field promotion and the standalone on 2 different threats. So I want to start by forcing something out with the standalone. In this case, the Zed standalone Chain Vest is enough now that he's tapped to this degree. So I'll start with the Zed no field promotion. Now that I've gotten him to spend that mana. That mana matters, and he actually passes back to us, which is really, really interesting. I mean, he might actually be down to tank the full Zed hit, which I actually wouldn't mind either. But I actually can't stand alone after the Zed attacks because the Shadow loses it. If this forces out a Will of Ionia, that's pretty good. That would eat his entire turn. I'd lose the standalone forever though. This kind of will force out a Will of Ionia. I think at that point, Will is something that I can afford to not play around. I'll just stand on before I attack. God, he is actually willing. Excuse me? It doesn't even do anything. Give him too much time to draw. All right, guys, that's not how this works. I can guarantee you that I had to pass there. Like, that's... Like, my draws are at a higher value than his draws. And also, I'm not just drawing, I'm enabling standalone mana. Like, we had to play this exactly like we did. Pass, 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 concede. Is Zed immune to Ephemeral? No, Zed isn't immune to Ephemeral. This card just hilariously actually just doesn't work on champions. Isn't that wacky? Alright, looks good. Looks like I'm swinging dick here. Are we vulnerable to Will? I mean, would have had to have been a top deck. I think this is actually okay to just start. Like, we have enough of an alt win condition without Zed at this point. So that's the important thing about field promotion in this deck, which is that it gives you ways of winning without the standalone draws. Like, field promotion might end up being proper in this list in particular. As just like more ways to threaten value. Very specific meta where there's not a lot of removal, I guess. Smile. I mean, it could just be like a deny. I think there's kind of no reason to give that value, right? I think I'll literally just keep my mana. Okay, so I've got another Zed if the first Zed gets removed. Lose the buff. I've got Solitaire Monk, which can use the Scout, which can threaten lethal and fork him with 2 options. We have exactly 10 mana, so Solitaire Scout gives me 5 remaining, which is basically Chain Vest plus Relentless Pursuit, which I think should be enough off of that. So I think I can go for this Scout now. That just forces him to deal with all my units. What that does tap me under is the ability to replay Zed. I do want to trigger Deep Meditation since I'm not in a hurry. I think the safest play is to just open attack with Zed. Unfortunately, it's not the flashy play though. Is this Scout Zed? Yeah. The thing to understand, guys, is you'll have a lot of games where you can't play field promotion, and that's part of it. This is a good example of that. See that happening right here. All right, sweet. And this, I mean, this should be good. I think he should just die here, right?
See you soon, frienders.
We just want to make sure we're getting enough of a discount on field med. Pike Sport sounds nice. It's pretty cool. It's got some nice intense music. All right, so he stuns the Zed, which I'm perfectly okay with. He probably has a second stun, but this forces it out, and we're still getting our attack here. So if I want to, I can go for lethal here, and we have exactly enough saved up for the Chain Vest. So I think this does look good. We can beat, like, I don't know, maybe he's running Health Pot, right? I guess I'll play around Health Pot with the field promotion. All right, you guys asked for it. Here's the field promotion, baby! It's beating Health Potion! We're nuts! Or like Shadow Assassin more reasonably. All right, GG. This is such a weird game. But yeah, so it's a tricky deck to play. We're still gonna need to make some changes. Play around what the opponent has. It's an all-in deck, right? It's like all-in Fiora. You have to be playing around what the opponent has on every turn, and you have to win the mana game. Because symmetrical passes are not bad here. And the biggest problem, of course, with this current deck is like not drawing Zed, which is part of the reason why we have like Solitary Monk and Shadow Assassin as not only alternate targets, but ways of getting more draws, which is really nice. What about Scout Fiora? Fiora doesn't really want more attacks. She needs protection and disruption, and her attacks are throttled by how much health she has. So if you're not giving her health, I mean, more attacks than Fiora does almost nothing. Skin? Oh gosh, did I forget about the skin again? I'm sorry, guys. My bad. I mean, if it makes you guys feel any better, Zed never levels up anyway. I think I just literally full maul. I mean, Zed or bust, right? Bad hand. This is why Riot doesn't give you free skins. Alright, that's a little true. That's a little true. Guys, I'll put them in next game. Next game. Okay. Leveled last game. Yeah, last game was a fluke, guys. I don't even know how good Twin Disciplines is in this deck, though. It's a lot better in the Draven Riven deck because that deck needs attack values. This deck doesn't really as much, though. So if I'm about to top deck like standalone, playing Zed here is better. In any other universe, playing Shadow Assassin here comes on top.
The order rewards its faithful.
God, why does his deck just have infinite chumpers? Is Zed bait here? What if I just play for big elusive? What if Zed is actually just not how I win? All right, elusive time. We're switching gears, guys. Zed's now the blocker to these Shadow Assassins. Oh yeah, baby! Woo! All right, easiest game of my life. I hope he doesn't have like, you know, Vile Feast or anything. God, running Vile Feast is so cringe.
Silent as death.
Ah, whatever. This guy's fucking shit. I'm so sad too, dude. Whee! All right, so if he has the sharp sight here, he can't do a block. But this deck runs fewer sharp sights. Wow. A Vile too. All right. We got him right where we want him, guys. He's using all his resources. He overhealed. Look, he overhealed with the Vile. And this 2-1 is just going to get it in now. Oh, yeah. Oh, the Cataclysm. We're nuts. All right, we're switching gears. We're going back to Zed Scout. Now that we've baited out his removal, now it's time for Zed Scout to shine. So his deck doesn't really have interaction, right? Like, actually, it doesn't. I think I can literally just Zed Scout right now. If I pass, he's passing back because he wants to enable something else. And I actually have a clock to put him on because it's a matron deck. So I think I'm literally just tapping to 0 with Field Promotion Zed right now. Yeah, fucking YOLO, dude. Let's do it. All right. And now we forced his removal out, so he just has nothing else left. We've got Cataclysm. I mean, this Zed is getting a lot of attacks. Let me put it like that. All right, here we go. Oh, that's a big Zed. Okay. So we can just take the initial scout attack. Get a couple of nice, easy Zed attacks here. Start taxing these infinite chump blockers. Yep, pretty expected. Nothing else we're doing here. So he plays a Radiant Guardian now, which is ooh, he's not playing Radiant yet. That's very interesting. This is your Radiant, homie. Oh, Radiant. Ah. Oh. Alright. Chumpers are getting taxed. Not a single Zed strike has gone to Nexus yet. All according to plan. You might notice we basically can't win if he actually just drops like Scythia Matron. What is going on? What is your hand, bro? I mean, I'm actually kind of okay with this. I'll totally just take you to next round. Like, I don't even know. It's nuts. Alright, so we're definitely cataclysming on the defensive turn for the scout trigger. And we've got safety tools with Deny to beat like weird considered strike stuff. So make your move, dude. Let's go. I think we actually win this. I mean, if he doesn't play a unit, I can't cataclysm. Maybe he's just giga-brained. I mean, that is the easiest chain vest of my life. Because this is also stopping his heal since it's a drain. So he loses 1 life from this. Oh, look at that train vest. That's so sick. And now, we've got the Cataclysm on the Zed. The Scout attack will happen, which gives us another re-attack this turn. And we have exactly enough mana that I can pre-commit 1 Twin Disciplines in addition to this, and he can't punish this. So I use 1 Twin Disciplines on the Zed, Cataclysm on the Spider, which I'm just now realizing gets countered by double Glimpse. So he uses a single Glimpse, he taps under Concerted or anything really weird. I deny the Glimpse. Wow, actually, what is your hand? Alright, so the Zed attacks. Scout attacks, so we get another attack this turn. Alright, your move, dude! Oh, Radiant is no good, my friend. Radiant is no good. That's so sad.
Hold back the darkness.
Oh god, that is actually so sad. Holy shit. Oh man, Zed leveled up again. It's a shame we didn't equip that champ skin. Alright. You got me, guys. Hang on. Let me equip the skin after this game. This deck is actually sick. Try to slow roll some guy. Can't fucking hit. Pike Rexa, dude. This literally I've seen like one Echo deck all day, by the way. I think I've seen probably about at least 10 lurks close to it, and I've seen one Echo all day. Hello. Like, what the heck? Dude, why do they always have like sick hands against me? Problem is Echo's boring and Zilean's also boring. I'm gonna throw an Echo at Zilean. I mean, you can just concede that your Echo will never level up ever.
Pledge yourself to the shadows.
I mean, he didn't get that fast at the start.
Do not deny me. I have many faces.
That's a bit of a problem.
I am the shadow. Only the worthy survive.
I think I just win with Monk though, right? Like, cause you only got one more attack. Monk, so it's 14, goes to 6. What, 1 damage off? Oh, old Monk would have gotten there. But I've got 2 palms. Oh, I can also use Zed's Shadow Shift on the palm to get more palms. That's crazy. Oh my god. Wait, that's nuts. And in this case, I can just stop whichever one I don't want to block, which, I mean, I guess this one.
I'm basically 1/8 gay.
Monkey, bomb, alarm clock.
I mean, the nice thing is that I have multiple units here, and he's not really killing me very fast at all. So, I mean, if he doesn't get the Rek'Sai buff, I have to assume that was Pike. I'm not getting enough value out of blocking anything else. Looks like we're just tanking it. Okay. So it was Rek'Sai. Going down to 3 is kind of fucking monka. Honestly, if I just trade the board down, I could actually be fine. Because I want a monk anyway. I want to force him to develop into me. If I trade the board down like this, I'm going to 7. But his open attack is still good if I'm at 7. Oh, that's so sad. If I draw, what do I need to draw? Well, this is actually bad. I'm actually losing this game, I think. It's actually like really bad. I might just have to literally get both of my palms. Like, I don't know if there's another way I can survive one more round. If I do this is such a dumb play, but it survives his next attack a lot of the time. Yeah, me too, dude. Listen, I agree. I mean, this is literally the only thing I can do. The nice thing is, because we're going to 5 mana, I can force one blocker here just by using Twin Disciplines on the leveled Zed. We don't have to play around Pike. I mean, he could always just have Pike. If I don't force a block here, he develops a single Lurker unit, open attacks, but his open attack with development as single unit is actually good, unless I play one unit here that costs just little enough that I have both palms, and that's Shadow Assassin, which means I can actually open attack without Twin Disciplines and actually survive a single unit development. No, because no, the Ancient Preparations doesn't matter. I'm at 3 health and the prep only has 2 attack. I can actually block everything. So I actually don't have to. I don't have to lose to Pike spell. I can actually just open attack with deny, I think.
Only the worthy survive. We go as one.
I'm gonna try this. He always has to let this through. So basically the consideration here is I can use Twin Disciplines on Zed for attack, and that threatens lethal here, so it forces him to block once, costing him a blocker. The downside is that tapping out a deny basically lets him use Pike Spell on me here. He's got to play something, and when he does, he taps under Pike Spell if he has it. And at that moment, I can play Shadow Assassin, which costs 3, and that will represent a blocker to this. Then on his open attack, I have exactly enough mana for the double Concussive Palm next turn, which can survive because Ancient Preparations is only dealing 2 damage to me. And if he develops like Rek'Sai into next turn, then of course, you know, she's not attacking. And the palms both punish open attack and development here. Like I'm always going to be at 1 health, unless he has, you know, something additional. He's thinking about a Bone Skewer right now. Man, a Bone Skewer would maybe fuck me. That's interesting. Super interesting. Okay. I guess I'm fine with that. Sure. So his hand is Rek'Sai, right? We know that for sure. And his top deck is the Lurker. And once he develops the 1 Lurker, I'll use one of my palms, and he'll play the Rek'Sai thinking he's good. Because the Rek'Sai will have exactly 8, and she should buff the board. So he plays that. It forces my palm. His last card is Rek'Sai. It doesn't matter what I use the palm on here, right? And his last card can only be Rek'Sai. I have to use the palm on the right because this is the one that I returned, so this is the one that he's seen. And this basically just punishes the instant development here. I guess not that it matters, but I guess I'll use it on this. Sure. Now his attack is no good. He's got a 4 white attacker into my 2 white board, and I just use the other palm. If he develops the Rek'Sai here, then he's completely screwed. And he has to feel like he develops the Rek'Sai here. I haven't shown him my second palm. He only has 2 damage. He has exactly 2 damage with the Clockling attack. Exactly 2 damage. Because I can block it down, and I can palm the last one, right? I guess palming this one is a little bit better. He actually doesn't develop the Rek'Sai, which is interesting. Okay, sure. I don't know if that changes much. Doesn't it have to be Rek'Sai? Unless I missed something. Okay, yeah, I mean, guess I'll just block out like this. I don't think it can matter. We get on to 1. Because we knew that the Clockling 2 damage wouldn't be enough to change anything on that equation, because we were at exactly 3. And now, I have exactly enough to go for the elusive lethal here. I can't beat it with almost anything. Pike Strike would beat it here, actually, which is really annoying if you actually have Pike on top at that point. But nothing else should. Another Bone Skewer? Yeah, second Bone Skewer might actually be, like, really annoying. There's nothing I can do about that. Wasn't double palming when he developed better because you get a blocker? No, because I don't beat Rek'Sai if I do that. As soon as I play the second palm, he plays the Rek'Sai and attacks. I know for a fact I don't need 1 more blocker, because you calculate the damage and you know you're at 1 health if you play a single palm. 1 HP, not even close. Rek'Sai isn't leveled. She would have leveled. She had exactly 8 attack, and then if he had lurked plus Rek'Sai attacked, that would have been exactly 10 for the level, which would have killed me if I didn't keep the second palm. If I'm actually worried about aggro, I could run like Eye instead of River Shaper, but this deck really wants to kill at speed. If I'm running 3 River Shaper, I am probably priced into a 1 of Rush, actually. Even though Radiant Strikes were kind of feeling really, really good in all of those games. How can I run Rush when the attack of my units doesn't matter and the health does? I can't. It's impossible. Is this better than the Riven Draven version? Not even close. But I mean, it's still nasty. Said I wanted 3 Chain Vests. If there's like a crazy amount of PNZ on ladder, I could actually see 3rd Chain Vest. Alright, here we go again. Lurkers like always. I almost want to keep Nope. If I had Zed, I'd keep Nope. Why? His Bone Skewer is a little scary. Decent hand. I mean, no Zed, but we don't really need Zed. Yeah, Field Promote Shadow Assassin can just race him down. The thing is, like, Zed isn't really necessary. Like, I don't need to just kill their entire board. I can just kill them with Shadow Assassin Field Promotion, you know? Oh, okay, we're nuts. We're attacking on the wrong turn for this draw. We want to be attacking odds for this standalone, but that's okay. We're still nuts. So he might, he literally basically has to not die. We need 1 rally in the sand and then we can just race him. Chain Vest doesn't protect us from literally anything, unfortunately.
Silent as death.
Okay. Don't think that Zed draw doesn't make too much of a difference at this point. I think the Shadow Assassin is just killing him. Might be able to force some blocks though. Sure. Alright, so we need like one rally. We're one rally short of this just kind of like killing him. Alright, he's got an aggro drop. This is actually a little scary. Looks like we're fucked. Oh yes. Do you see what I see? Oh yeah, fucking pike me, dude. Like this isn't even that much damage. Homie, what are you gonna be good? Are you alright here? He's dead. Oh god, he's dead. Why me at 1 health? I mean, his deck literally can't deal face damage. What am I playing around? Make it rain? You know what? Fuck it. If he's got make it rain, he deserves to win this game. You got it, dude. It's just funnier killing him when, you know, I'm at 1 anyway, right? Alright. Here's 16 damage coming in hot! If he has Pike spell, I might lose. But Pike isn't even strong enough. The strike is just tiny. He'd need more than that. He's got nothing. He needs 2 Bone Skewers and he still loses to Notify. You guys are always asking like, what does this deck do when you don't draw Zed? Dude, Zed's not even that good here. Zed blows, dude. Shadow Assassin, that's carrying us. Alright, it's so stupid. God, I fucking love Zed. I miss Zed so much. Twin Disciplines actually helps this deck a lot. Like it's hard to explain how big of a deal Twin Disciplines is. Malphite Zilean, what do I even expect from that deck? Do they have like blockers? I mean, I guess I'll just keep Zed. Probably Shadow Assassin too. It's a little bit safer to do this. I kind of want to go a little bit wider. How important is Radiant Strike? It doesn't have to be a 3-of, but it's really good in the deck. I mean, it's just it's a battle of the stack, right? That's why like 1 mana combat tricks are kind of underrated. You just like you want cheap things to have a re-response for. Like even when you're at 1 mana, you want them to not be able to play a spell because you have a counter. Aww, that's so cute. Oh, he's so big. Wait. Oh, he's a 3/3. Wait, he didn't even attack. That's nuts. That's actually kind of weird. River Shipper is sort of doo-doo. I do actually really value getting rid of his chump though, oddly enough. And anything that I play is going to be vulnerable. If he drags it with a 2/3, then he's just straight trolling, which is pretty funny. Maybe he'll just drag it with a 2/3. He'll be like, well, but his 2/2 just trades into my 2/3 and my unit lives and his unit dies. I can deal 3 damage to face if I don't drag like this. He just wanted to keep Chip alive. Surprise people from Radiant Strike. Yo, Radiant's sick, dude. Radiant's cracked. What is that Jinx emote? Alright, time to just start taxing these chump blockers. When you've got the Zed as an option early, it's usually better to play early. I'll transition into elusive later.
Like me, except very different in every way.
Yeah, I think there's no reason to preempt anything. I mean, I'll take this attack. I will say this Roiling Sands that gives both of my guys vulnerable is actually kind of annoying here. Yeah, so he just wants that blue sentinel trigger for next turn. Yeah. And we're definitely not rallying yet. No reason to do anything crazy. We're banking mana. We're banking mana. God, what if I lose to Malphite Zilean?
Would you look at this place?
Everything on my board fucking vulnerable. Alright, he's ramping. He's at 6. Alright, I'm just gonna let one of my units die so I can stand alone. River Shaper, you've done your job. That looks good. My Zed can benefit from attack later. I think Twin Disciplines on Zed for defense looks good. I think going for Zed this game as opposed to Shadow Assassin is looking pretty good. Oh, it's huge. Oh, my Zed's tiny. So I can, of course, keep saving my Zed. I don't know at what point that actually might become not worth it. Like, I'll sharp sight Zed. If that forces out another Shapestone, then I'm still winning off of that. Like, if his hand is all Shapestones, he can't win. Right, like, I have more resources than him at this point. It's done it? No. I want it to die to that combat. I want him to be down a blocker. Like, I actually need it to die during that combat. Can he actually punish me just being a mana efficient standalone here? So many of his hands are actually just, like, blank. This is a hand that actually needs to play for mana efficiency. He literally can't punish this. Landmarks. Wait, his Malphite's like leveled. Am I worried about that? I think I might have to play one Shadow Assassin. I mean, I guess he can. If he has the stun card, he can like stun the Zed before the Zed even gets an attack in. And given the field, that's actually a little too high value. I'll let that back. Oh, and this also forces the vulnerable out. That's kind of nice. Yeah, this deck should always win, I think. I really can't lose. And yeah, there's kind of no point in buffing my Zed up bigger. Like, he's kind of the only size you need. Deal 4 to an enemy. What? That's crazy. It's a shame it's getting countered by one mana card. Yeah, I mean, and my Zed is vulnerable, so I guess I'll just Pursuit now, honestly. And just like either threaten that to die. I just need to get his health low enough that my Shadow Assassins are killing him anyway. I kind of have to assume this Zed is getting his final attack here. I mean, if this forces the Stonebreaker to die, then that's great. Or also just putting him to 10 health for some reason. Can't tank this, brother. Mister, your health. You're gonna need that. Yeah. You block it. Oh my god.
Only the worthy survive.
Mister, your health. Your Nexus. And these Tarragon players, they've been playing Tarragon for too long, they stopped even looking at their Nexus health because they're like, yeah, how could it possibly matter? A nice card. Oh, look at that level up animation. One summoned around star, unstoppable force, stun all enemies. Holy shit. That's cracked. Stun all enemies? Oh my god. Wait, that's crazy. Guess I'll start by doing this. I'll give them another enemy to stun with the yeah. Perfectly fine. You can stun that. Go for it.
Stay still.
Oh, my Zed's been stunned. He can no longer attack. That's so sad. My poor stunned Zed.
Suffer long. I have many faces.
What? 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 Excuse me? Wait. What just happened? It's because it's an exact copy. It's because Zed level up summons an exact copy, so it copied the stun keyword too. Alright. What the fuck? Holy shit. This was such a stupid game, dude. I almost lost because of that. Like my Zed actually died because the clone couldn't force the block. Holy shit. I've never seen that happen before. It probably isn't there. I'm pretty sure I just put a third Chain Vest in this deck, so I'm pretty sure that made no sense, yeah. God, where are all my units, dude? Do I keep Palm? Oh, we got a unit. We're nuts. A guy lost 61k from the Scamba. 61k? That's nothing, dude. Let me know when somebody loses 100k, dude. At least to a Scamba. At least. Alright, this unit is all we need. he's running Nightfall in the year of our Lord 2021, which is pretty cringe in and of itself.
Find your own light within the darkness.
Yours is a light I
He might have wanted that challenger later. I mean, you're not racing me.
It's our time.
I mean, he might have like elusive blockers. He's my bet. Nightfall players still run Unspeakable Horror.
The dark beckons.
Probably a little bit better. That could cause him to fuck up.
It cannot hide.
Ah. Look at this, we're
I will
even.
play my part.
Alright, this is gonna be a pretty fast race, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Oh, here it goes. Oh, is this? Oh, it's a Crescent Guardian. Oh, it's huge. It's so big.
Awakens the soul. No more hiding.
I think I just stand up on this. Ooh, 4 health. This looks good.
You cannot escape.
So yeah, I guess this is just it just looks like it's what we're doing. I mean, his health is kind of just like not high enough. And you guys might notice I have this like large elusive. Like, what is he gonna do? Play an elusive blocker in Nightfall? You know, the really funny thing is elusive blocker is no good anymore. Thank God Twin Disciplines is such a cracked card. It's actually literally the mana efficiency on this is actually allowing me to be the fucking elusive blocker. This is so fucking stupid. Alright. Oh yeah, Nightfall out the elusive, dude. Let's go, man. Oh, Coon Beast! Oh shit. He's healing and shit. Damn, he's at 10. Well, fuck, man. How am I supposed to win now? I've only got this last attack with my like Radiant Strike or something. Just do a sad poor emote. Do a Shan emote. No, he's healing. He's dealing. Oh, my health. Oh shit. Hopefully he didn't draw the flight. I am kind of trolling. Did I actually troll this game? Wait, what? I was this is actually so this is very, very deserved. I was fucking with this guy. All right, I completely deserve that. This is literally the most deserved loss in like the history of this game. Holy shit.
It cannot hide.
What the fuck? Alright, you got me, dude. I'll let him swing. That's the least I can do. Holy shit. Alright. There's justice in the world. There is a God.